This morning, state leaders are also keeping a close eye on Hurricane Florence.
The track may have shifted a bit south, but we're not in the clear just yet. Speaking with us again this morning is Virginia Governor Ralph Northam.
Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Good morning. Thanks for your coverage. I hope you and your viewers are doing well.
Thank you so much. We, of course, know that yesterday we had 2 state-run shelters that opened in our area, one in Newport News, one in Williamsburg. What was the call behind opening those state-run shelters? And are you advising people to visit those first, or should they try local shelters first?
Well, as you know, we have a mandatory evacuation for Zone A, so people can go to knowyourzoneva.org. They can also call 211 to see if there are any questions about what zone they live in. Also, if they have questions about the shelters, they can call 311. We have 2 shelters set up, one at Christopher Newport University in Newport News and the other at William & Mary in Williamsburg. We also have 59 regional shelters that are open, so we encourage people that are in Zone A to be inland and in a higher ground area where they're not susceptible to the vulnerable flooding. We're going to have flooding, we're going to have downed trees, power lines, etc., loss of power. We want all of these individuals to be safe. So if you're in a safe place now in Hampton Roads, stay there. And if possible, just stay off the road. So if our first responders need to be somewhere, they can get there.
So, Governor, certainly a worry for our area still, but it looks with this latest forecast like North Carolina, possibly South Carolina as well, going to really get hit the hardest. Do you anticipate being able to offer any aid or resources to our neighbors in North Carolina?
Absolutely. There's been a great coordinated effort, and I'm so proud of our state agencies. People have been working very hard. We've been in communication with a lot of people, a lot of agencies, but I've been in communication with the governor of North Carolina. We have reached out to the governor of South Carolina, and once we see this storm hit land, see what it does, if there are resources that we have in Virginia that we're not using here, absolutely, we're going to share them with North Carolina and South Carolina, and I suspect they would do the same if they were in the same situation.
Well, Governor, now that Florence is at this point a Category 2 storm, some folks who evacuated from Zone A may be saying, maybe I can return home. Maybe it's not going to be as bad for me. What do you say to those folks, and when do you advise they return home?
Absolutely. It's a great question. And if the folks are safe, just please stay where you are right now. And we are monitoring this really by the minute, by the hour. Once we know when and where this storm hits landfall and then what it does from there, these storms have a mind of their own. But once we know that Virginians will be safe, we will give them the direction to be able to return home. So I encourage everybody to stay tuned to channels like yours and take direction from us. We have a tremendous amount of experts working on this, and at the end of the day, you know, we have prepared for the worst. We always hope for the best, and what our objective is just to keep all Virginians safe.
Absolutely. Governor Ralph Northam, we appreciate you so much for talking with us again this morning. We'll check in with you again later, I'm sure.
And we'll continue to let you know if more leaders continue to give us updates. Governor, again, thank you.